Welcome to a video on planning and organizational skills for the 21st century professional. My name is Sean Lee Monteith-Brown. Tired of not achieving your organizational goals and objectives, whether daily, weekly, monthly, or even annually? Do you lack or need to improve on your planning and organizational skills required to be that well sought after 21st century professional? Look no further. You have found the correct video that will tell you of the strategies that you need to incorporate to improve your planning and organizational skills towards becoming a 21st century professional. At the end of this video, you should be able to organize your workspace for greater efficiency, determine your deliverables and schedule your tasks according to priorities, implement time management skills, and utilize tips for making decisions and solving problems more accurately. So let us begin. If you are at work, pause this video and take a minute to look at your workspace. Does your workspace look like this? Or does it look like this? If your workspace is already organized, you can skip to the next step on planning and organizing your work tasks. However, if your workspace looks close to, exactly like, or worse than the cluttered workspace, then this section is for you. In order for you to successfully begin any task, your workspace, desk, office, or cubicle needs to be organized and clutter-free. This may be hard for some persons depending on your nature of work. However, try to ensure that at the beginning of each day or week, the space you mainly use that houses your computer or main work tools, which are utilized to execute your daily functions, are free from clutter and you have a clean and open space to work with. This may mean rearranging or moving the items from your desk, placing essential documents in close proximity, and filing away non-essential documents. Organizing your desktop on your computer, or filtering and labeling priority and non-priority emails in order to create a clutter-free work environment. Beginning with a clean and organized workspace will motivate you to be more productive, efficient, and comfortable as you set out to achieve your tasks. Every morning, complete this clean workspace ritual with me. Toss the items you no longer need. Organize the things you do need, and rearrange your tools ergonomically for maximum comfort. Based on your job description within your organization, you are required to execute routine and non-routine tasks towards the achievement of a strategic or operational goal or objective. If you are given a balanced scorecard, operational plan, or work plan that outlines your annual or biannual key performance indicators, break these down into operational objectives to be achieved weekly, monthly, or quarterly. You can do this by developing an action plan where you outline your activities. These are the tasks to be achieved. Deliverables, your desired outcome. Schedule. This is where you state the deadline for each activity. Resources, people, budget, facilities, technology, etc. that are required to execute the tasks. Critical success factors, the resources and situations needed to successfully achieve the activities. And comments. This is where you can provide updates on your progress and to note any challenges you may be experiencing. You are now required to use pen and paper, a laptop, or smart device and develop your own action plan that is applicable to your job function. Based on the schedule you will outline your action plan, organizing and executing these activities according to priority is paramount. Prioritizing simply means organizing your tasks from the most urgent and important activities to the least urgent or important activities. Knowing which activities are most urgent and important are based on the deadline and magnitude of each activity outlined in your action plan. In this case, another column titled Priority Rating can be added to the action plan to capture the prioritization of your activities. This is where you rank your activities by assigning them with numbers. For example, number 1 means the most urgent and important activity to be completed, number 2 being the second most important activity to be completed, and so on. Starting now, you can use this template to develop your action plan towards planning and organizing your tasks more efficiently and effectively. Once priority ratings have been assigned to your activities, the key to your success is how you manage your time. Looking back at your action plan, more detailed information is required for the scheduling of your activities. In scheduling your activities with your deadlines in mind, you need to outline proposed start and end dates for completion of these activities and stick to them. You may have instances where you have urgent and non-urgent activities that have similar deadlines. However, based on the magnitude of the activities, you can do the non-urgent activity first and utilize the remaining time to focus on the urgent activity. It is important that as you start or execute each activity, that you further break down your activity into smaller, more attainable tasks on a to-do list and create a realistic timetable for the completion of each task and work towards that time. Avoid distractions such as using smartphones and chatting with colleagues. Minimize or avoid multitasking. Being able to concentrate on one activity at a time increases your focus and ability to complete the activity in a shorter time. Reduce how often you say yes to your colleagues. This increases the time you have available to complete your activities. Schedule short breaks. This helps with maintaining your physical and mental health and your productivity. Practice these time management tips and become more in charge of your daily schedule. Key to being a good planner and organizer is knowing how to effectively make decisions and solve problems that you will encounter in your daily activities. For each problem that you encounter in planning and organizing your activities, you have to decide on the most appropriate ways to solve the problem. In solving problems, you want to be able to determine the obstacles that hinder you from achieving a desired result, and this is accomplished through effective decision making. When you encounter problems that require you to manage or to provide input in the decision-making process, it is important for you to use the following steps. Define and analyze the problem. Identify what the problem is and the possible causes of the problem. Consider and evaluate possible solutions and decide on the most appropriate. This can be done individually, or you can seek the advice of your colleagues or supervisor. Implement the solution and assess if the problem has been fixed or requires further effort, intervention, or improvement. Once implemented, these problem-solving tips will work like a charm. In becoming that well-sought-after 21st century professional, being able to plan and organize are skills that are sought after by employers. You can develop or improve on these skills by organizing your workspace, tossing the things you no longer need, organizing the things you do need, rearranging your tools ergonomically. You should develop and actively use an action plan where you outline your activities, deliverables, schedule, required resources, and critical success factors. Managing your time through developing a realistic timetable, avoiding distractions at work, and minimizing multitasking is crucial to your success. And by practicing to carefully make decisions to reduce or solve problems, you become better able at defining and analyzing the problem, considering and evaluating possible solutions, and implementing the solution and assessing if the problem has been fixed. I hope you have learned a lot, and remember, by implementing these strategies, tips and steps, you are well on your way to becoming that 21st century professional. Thank you for watching, and all the best!